be his. Foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I would get it otherwise without the luxury of leaving.
Smith in the post. It's up against Thompson. The putback, and Love throws it down.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays, guys, will give the entire team a boost.
Here is Livingston. And another basket for Golden State.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
That's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output, the field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage. But still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. And here's Thompson following Draymond Green's three. Irving attacking. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson.
Well, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role for LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Smith kicks to Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play, wow, with Team USA.
Thompson from long range. Another three for Golden State.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched all shine. I just waited our chance to blast.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Smith's got 5 now.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly. D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
And 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Irving. Here's Thompson, and he jams it with authority.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the board from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they could get.
Here's Irving. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. And Thompson throws it down.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Warriors leading by 11. Here's Livingston, and another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now, here is Irving. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Here is Livingston. 6 points for him. Thompson outside. It's tipped. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce. And Maurice Spates last season was the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking on Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Irving, the open look. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Barbosa feeds it to Livingston. Back to Barbosa. Mozgov with the block. Outside Irving. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
How about the night Irving was having? He already has 11 points, and with 7 points coming from the free throw line, that's some good work.
It really is. He's going to have some bumps and bruises tomorrow, no doubt about it. But, you know, I got a feeling he won't mind.
The Warriors making a switch here. Azili's checked in. Iguodala right side. Shumpert with the steal. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Irving. Pass to Mozgov. A rebound by Azili.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Back to Barbosa. Got a piece of it. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Shumpert. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Took him no time at all on that one. Livingston's got 9.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
It's holding by Fry. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Shumpert passes to Dellavedova. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Dellavedova. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Barbosa kicks to Spates. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. It's Rush outside, and he trains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
They've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says, LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
I mean, he sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
LeBron and Love with the talented pair in the forward position. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Barnes with it. Here's Livingston. Misses the deep three-point attempt. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, G, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Smith, left side. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Green. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Green's got 10 points. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And here is LeBron. Love outside. Elbow shot. But they'll get another chance. LeBron against Green. Thompson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And great effort on the boards. And what a move that was, Gary. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
James kicks to Love. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Talking about the strength of LeBron now, we saw Michael Jordan do this too. They paid a lot of attention to the body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their game a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7". He's a two-point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get it.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
The dish to James. It's a pick by Love. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Andrew Bogut.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates. You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
They are really struggling with fouls, Kevin. It's still early, but one more. Foul, and they're over the limit.
Now off the inbound, Draymond Green pulls it in.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Iguodala against LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and that one's good. And that's 12 points for Smith.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Warriors leading by 10. Thompson for the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And that's now 35 points for Klay Thompson.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Here's the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
On the wing, James with the fadeaway. The shot misses, and Golden State will come the other way. To the inside, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Dellavedova. There's a good screen. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Bogut. Green against Smith. Green, no luck.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here is Livingston. 11 points in the game. And he gets the bucket. Livingston's got 13 points.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you. But I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 15.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Playing away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Green, and he can't hit the second. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. On the wing, Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Deep two from Rush. And the Warriors tack on two more. Now, here is Irving. 16 points for him. Down low, and he dunks it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
James, a screen on Iguodala. Pass to James. Ball stolen. Clark dishes to Curry. The Cavaliers pull it in. Irving passes to James. Out to the right wing. Shoots from 14. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Mozgov's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Outside jumper. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Timofey Mozgov again. Mozgov's got 6.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Curry kicks to Rush. The feed now to Spates. It's hauled in by Fry. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Iguodala. That is good. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Curry outside. Shot's good. He's got 10.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And that one's good. Shumpert.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Great shot and game clock. That is good. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers.
LeBron up top. He's got 10. Goes up at the stripe. Buries the jump shot. LeBron's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That's good.
Well, he hit that shot, Kevin, from the suburbs. What a shot.
You got to have some guts to let it fly from that far beyond the arc.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Warriors on top, up by 16. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you, Kevin. One of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny, what'd you think? Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up, get some different matchups because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Back to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Crook. Irving can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. Outside, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Thompson sets the pick for Curry. Here's Bogut. LeBron grabs the miss.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And it's Golden State with another. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Timeout called the Cavaliers. A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes-Clark in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
On the wing, Irving. Uncovered. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Barnes. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was